Imagine waking up one morning, and the world around you looks like it's been covered in a thin veil of fog. The faces of your loved ones aren't as sharp as they used to be. The morning sunlight streaming through your window seems dull and muted. You rub your eyes, thinking maybe it's just leftover sleepiness, but the blur doesn't go away. For millions of seniors, this is the quiet beginning of cataracts, a slow and relentless process where your once clear vision starts to fade. But what if I told you there are simple, natural steps you can take to fight back, and they work best while you sleep? Tonight, while you're resting, you could be feeding your eyes the very nutrients they need to repair damage and protect your vision from the inside out. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 4 powerful foods that can fight cataracts naturally, all while you sleep. And stay with me until the end, because the last one is the most unexpected, and it's the one that could make the biggest difference in keeping your eyesight clear for years to come. Cataracts aren't just a normal part of aging, and they don't have to be something you simply accept. They are the result of damage to the proteins in your eye's lens, often caused by oxidative stress, a harmful process where unstable molecules called free radicals chip away at the health of your cells. Imagine the clear lens of your eye as a perfectly polished window. Over time, free radicals act like tiny scratches and smudges on that glass, making it harder and harder for light to pass through clearly. This damage doesn't happen overnight. It builds up over years. But here's the good news. Just as oxidation can cloud your vision, the right nutrients can fight the damage, neutralize those harmful molecules, and even repair the proteins in your lens. And when do these repair processes work most efficiently? While you're asleep, when your body is in deep restoration mode. The first food I want to talk about is something you may already have in your kitchen: spinach. Now, I know spinach might not sound exciting, but it's like a vitamin shield for your eyes. It's loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful antioxidants that act like sunglasses for your lens and retina, filtering out harmful blue light and ultraviolet rays before they can damage your eye's delicate structures. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people with higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in their blood had a much lower risk of developing cataracts. Eating spinach in the evening allows these antioxidants to be absorbed into your bloodstream before bed, so while you sleep, they can be delivered straight to your eyes, reinforcing your natural defenses. Just a small bowl of sautéed spinach with dinner can start making a difference. I remember a gentleman named Thomas, 72 years old, who came to one of my health talks. He told me he'd noticed his vision getting cloudier over the past few years, but he didn't want surgery unless it was absolutely necessary. He started adding a generous portion of spinach to his dinners 3 times a week. Within a few months, his eye exam showed a noticeable slowing in his cataract progression, and he swore the colors seemed a bit more vivid again. It wasn't magic. It was the science of consistent antioxidant protection, working quietly while he slept each night. The second food is something sweet, but in a healthy, eye-protecting way: kiwi fruit. Kiwis are incredibly rich in vitamin C, and vitamin C is one of the most important nutrients for preventing cataracts. Your eye's lens contains a higher concentration of vitamin C than almost any other part of your body, and that is because vitamin C helps maintain the transparency of the lens by protecting it from oxidative damage. Over time, vitamin C levels in the lens naturally drop, making it more vulnerable to clouding. By eating a kiwi in the evening, you give your body a fresh supply of vitamin C before your repair systems kick in overnight. This not only fights free radicals but also helps regenerate other antioxidants, creating a protective cycle inside your eyes. I once met a retired school teacher named Evelyn who loved reading bedtime novels, but found herself struggling because of glare and blurred text. She began eating 1 kiwi every night about an hour before bed. 3 months later, she told me she could read for longer without eye strain and felt less sensitivity to bright light. During the day, her optometrist even commented that her cataracts had shown no noticeable progression since her last checkup. It's a small, sweet ritual that became part of her nightly routine, and her vision thanked her for it. The third food on our list is almonds, but not for the reason you might think. Yes, they're good for your heart, but almonds are also rich in vitamin E, another critical antioxidant for eye health. Vitamin E helps protect the fatty membranes of the cells in your eyes from oxidative damage. Since the lens is made up of delicate proteins and lipids, protecting those lipids helps maintain the lens's flexibility and clarity. Without enough vitamin E, oxidative stress can harden and cloud the lens faster. Eating a handful of almonds in the evening provides your body with a slow-release source of vitamin E that can circulate and nourish your eye tissues while you lay in deep sleep. There's a gentleman named Harold, a 68-year-old painter, who came to see me after he started having trouble with his depth perception. For an artist, losing clarity and depth was heartbreaking. I recommended he start eating a small handful of almonds every night and pair them with a cup of chamomile tea to relax before bed. Over time, he reported that while his cataracts were still present, they seemed to progress more slowly, and he could continue painting the fine details in his work for much longer than he expected. Sometimes, it's these little habits that buy you precious years of clear vision. The fourth and most surprising food is sweet corn. Yes, corn, but not the processed kind dripping with butter and salt. Fresh or frozen sweet corn is one of the richest sources of zeaxanthin, the eye protective antioxidant that works alongside lutein to guard your lens and retina. What makes corn special is that the zeaxanthin in it is highly bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs it easily. Eating sweet corn in the evening, especially lightly steamed, allows those nutrients to enter your bloodstream and reach your eyes during your sleep cycle, when your cells are in repair mode. A story that still warms my heart is of Margaret, an 81-year-old gardener who feared losing the ability to tend her flowers because of advancing cataracts. Her granddaughter began making her a small bowl of steamed sweet corn with dinner several nights a week. After 6 months, her eye doctor noted that while cataracts don't reverse, Margaret's vision had stayed remarkably stable for her age. She told me she still wakes up each morning and sees her roses in full, beautiful color, a gift she thought she might lose. What's powerful about these four foods, spinach, kiwi, almonds, and sweet corn, is that they don't work in isolation. When eaten regularly, they create a network of antioxidant defense in your body, each nutrient supporting the other to protect your eyes. Lutein and zeaxanthin filter out harmful light before it can cause damage. Vitamin C neutralizes free radicals and regenerates other antioxidants. Vitamin E shields the fatty membranes of your eye cells. Together, they slow the clouding process that leads to cataracts, allowing you to hold on to your clarity for as long as possible. I know some people might be thinking, can food really make that much of a difference? And the answer is yes, especially when combined with other healthy habits like wearing sunglasses outdoors, staying hydrated, and avoiding smoking. The choices you make daily, even something as small as what you eat before bed, have a cumulative effect over the years. Think about this. Every night is an opportunity to give your eyes the nutrients they need to fight back against the wear and tear of time. Every morning you wake up and see your loved one's faces clearly is a victory. And the beauty of these foods is that they're simple, affordable, and enjoyable. No complicated recipes, no expensive supplements, just nature's own medicine, delivered in the most delicious way possible. So, tonight, why not try adding one of these foods to your evening meal? Maybe a side of sautéed spinach with garlic, a fresh kiwi for dessert, a handful of almonds as a snack while watching TV, or a warm bowl of sweet corn alongside your dinner. Do it not just once, but consistently, night after night, because protecting your vision isn't about big, dramatic actions. It's about small, steady steps that add up over time. I want you to imagine yourself years from now, still enjoying the sparkle in your grandchildren's eyes, still reading your favorite books without straining, still appreciating the beauty of a sunset in full color. That future is worth protecting, and it starts tonight with a simple choice to nourish your eyes before you sleep. And remember, The most powerful health changes often start with the smallest daily habits. These foods are more than just dinner options. They are your allies in the fight against cataracts. So, make them part of your nightly routine and let them work their quiet magic while you dream. Your future self will thank you every single morning.